Benvenuto, welcome to Cherry Hill Home Cooking. My name is Mark. Today we're going to make a recipe called Screaming Shrimp. Now, I'm not sure why it's called Screaming Shrimp. I think maybe because it makes a lot of noise when it's cooking, or it could be the fact that this original recipe is very spicy. I'm going to tone down the spice a little bit, but it's delicious and it is so easy to make. All right, first thing you need to do is you want to cook a pound of spaghetti following the packaged directions. You can use any kind of spaghetti you want. I happen to have thin spaghetti. You can use macaroni. You can use whatever you want. Okay, guys, I have made my pasta according to the packaged directions for al dente, but al dente. Anyway, you know what I mean. Anyway, but what I wanted to show you is for the recipe for our Screaming Shrimp, we need to reserve about a cup of the pasta water, okay? So then I'm going to drain it. And what do we never do with pasta? We never rinse it. All right, I'll let it sit there until we're ready to go to the next step. See you in a little while. You want. All right, then we need some shrimp. That's our star of this dish. This is a pound of 21 to 30 per pound. I think it's considered jumbo shrimp, but anyway, you can use any size you want. If you use smaller shrimp, then you're going to get more shrimp in each bite. We need some panko breadcrumbs. We need some olive oil, and this recipe actually calls for a lot of oil. It's a half a cup, I'm pretty sure, of olive oil. What do we need? Some garlic, all right? And we're just going to thinly slice that garlic. Actually, it's one of those recipes you want to get a little piece of garlic in a few bites. So just slice it as thinly. These are my really, really sharp knives. They make me nervous. All right, we're going to need a little bit of parsley for garnish. All right, and for those of you that watched our bacon jam recipe, you know I was talking about lemon zest. Well, here it is. All right, and then some salt and pepper, of course, to taste. Now, as I said, and also in our bacon jam recipe, this recipe calls for a lot of red pepper. And actually, I believe it calls for 2 teaspoons of red pepper. Now, those of you that have watched us know red pepper is not weighted my favorite thing in the world. So again, I'm going to take my little bit of Cajun seasoning and use a little bit of that. That is all that there is to this recipe, and it actually really goes very quick. Of course, I said salt and pepper to taste. All right. While I'm waiting for that to get a little hotter, I'll just pull off some of our parsley tops. Like I said, we're going to use this for garnish and a little bit of fresh taste as well. It's getting hot. You just want to start to see a little bit of haze on it. I don't know if you can see, but you can just start to see a little bit of ripple in the oil. All right, so that's about it, guys. So really, I gotta get a utensil. All right, so we'll put our little bit of seasoning in our breadcrumbs. Do a little salt and pepper too. I'm gonna say a teaspoon of pepper or thereabouts. Now I have very well salted my pasta water, but I'll put about a half teaspoon of kosher salt in. And I can move these out of the way. All right, guys, our olive oil should be back up to about the point I want it at. And we're going to put our shrimp in and everything else in as well. Except our parsley. It wasn't quite as hot as I had hoped. Nothing is working today. I don't know why that won't go up. Sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to turn it up a little bit. It should have been a little hotter, but I made a big, gigantic mess a second ago, so that has got me discombobulated. But we'll get that cooking. Now, if my heat was at the right temperature, that really should only take about 6 minutes, but we're going to have to give it a minute to get a little hotter. Follow the directions in the recipe. I hate when I make a mistake because I think of myself as perfect, so it's always really disappointing. All right, we'll put our lemon zest in. Now our oil is starting to do its job. Or so I thought. So yes, we put the panko in there. We don't coat the shrimp with it, but it's still going to give us a nice kind of crunchy texture. I think there's something wrong with this half of the burner. That should definitely have gotten heated up faster. I hope not. I love this little cooktop. So we've cooked shrimp together before. Basically, when the whole shrimp turns pink, it's done. All right, guys, I think our shrimp looks perfectly cooked to me. You can see it's the tail, the body is pink. It's translucent. We can turn that off. All right, then we're going to take a little bit of our. I should move this over here. A little bit of our pasta water that we saved, and give our pasta a little toss. Alright, and then we will carefully pour our... What? Yes, it is pasta water. Oh, you always tell all my secrets. Yeah. Toss our shrimp in. Of course, I had planned on using different tongs to toss this with, but I can't find them. So, did anybody just hear that shrimp fall? This recipe, guys, has been, hopefully it's delicious. It's been a disaster. I know it will be delicious, but... All right. A little garnish. Make it look pretty. And the parsley also gives a little freshness. All right. There we go, guys. Tonight's dinner, known as Screamin' Shrimp. Okay, finally, it's dinner time. Now, if you serve this with a nice side salad, I think it makes a delicious meal. You got your protein and your shrimp, all your delicious pasta. Mm-hmm. You want to add some little heat to it. Serve it alongside with some crushed red pepper. I like a little bit of just fresh ground pepper on my end. Make it a little bit more peppery.
I'll just use mine as it is right now.
it'll be perfect for you. All right. So what is this? Screaming shrimp. I'm going to taste. Going for the pasta first because that's my favorite part.
We get a little bit of both.
Yeah.
If I can.
I'll eat most of the pasta over the next couple of days. No way. That pasta is perfectly al dente.
Pasta's perfect. This is delicious.
Yum. Let's get a little piece of... Shrimp is not... I like shrimp. I've probably said this every time we make shrimp. But it's one of those things, I'll take a couple bites and I'll eat a couple of them and I'll say, okay, that's good. And then, for some reason, oh, it's delicious.
Very good.
I cooked it perfectly, if I do say so myself. Well, that's all I would say. I'm going to eat a shrimp. Yum.
Thanks for having supper with us, guys. Please remember to like and subscribe. And check out cherryhomecooking.com, and we'll see you on the next video.
Ciao.
Bye. Shrimp is delicious.
The pasta's good too, right?
It is.
Yeah, the shrimp is actually really good. All right, so here we go. Everything basically goes all over the place. All right, technical difficulty. My counter is clean, but I am going to cut because I need to clean it up. See you in a bit.